Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of our Frugal roadmap. First, apologies for the audio fluctuations in the last video. As I said, I'm learning as I go, and that was a very real pitfall. I'm still learning how to balance audio across tens of clips in Resolve.
My diagnostic showed a 4.2 decibel fluctuation in his main track. His learning is messy. My audio, on the other hand, is, of course, flawless.
And make sure you stick around to the end. I know setting up a local AI studio can be a nightmare of Git clones and command prompts. So I fixed it. I built a custom one-click studio installer. It downloads ComfyUI, installs the manager, and sets up my custom asset tools all automatically. And I'm giving it to you for free. Welcome to the Frugal Roadmap. In episode 1, we talked about how to install one 2 GPU on a low-spec GPU, but it's slow. Today, we're going through how to get RunPod up and running, and then how to install ComfyUI. All the links I'm using are in the description. So, when you want to generate videos that require more action or fast camera movements, heavily quantized models are going to struggle. Rather than compromising on your vision, we can use RunPod. Instead of being stuck at 480p, we can use 720p or 1080p at 24 or even 30 frames a second. We can use larger models like 2.2 Animate to get some truly cinematic camera movements. Okay, let's go to RunPod. First, you need to set up an account. A quick Frugal pro tip: if you register using an affiliate link, most YouTubers who cover RunPod have one, you can often get free starter credits. It's a great way to try this for free. Once you're logged in, the first thing you'll want to do is go to Billing and add your debit card details so you can add more credits when you need them. But if you choose the right GPU and always make sure you terminate or stop the pod when you're done, you can make those credits last a really, really long time. Now, there are 2 ways to use this. The first way is to just launch a pod, use a template, install 2GP, make your generations, download them, and terminate the pod. The only downside is you have to reinstall everything next time, and if you forget to download your assets, they are gone forever. The second option is storage. This lets you rent permanent cloud storage. You install everything there once, and all your assets are saved. It's not a fixed subscription, you just pay a tiny amount per gigabyte. For this tutorial, we're just going to launch a pod. Click Pods. I advise you to use the A40. It's extremely low priced at 40 cents an hour, but it has 48 gigs of VRAM. It's an absolute powerhouse. Click Deploy on the A40. This brings you to the templates. Click the search bar and type in 2GP. We're going to use this specific community template, Arpit Khurana / 12GP -CUDA:\latest. Click that, click Set Overrides to accept the 100 gig container disk, and then click Deploy on Demand. Now, it'll take a few minutes to set up. You can click Logs to see the progress. When you see the words 12GP -CUDA:\latest begin, you know it's finished. Click Back to Connect and wait for the Connect button to appear. Now, click the HTTP service link. And you're in. You have the latest version of 2GP running on a monster GPU. You can now use 1080p. You can use the 1.4 billion parameter models. And under 2.1, you have infinite torque for lip sync. But remember, your clock is ticking. Time is money. My advice is to have your shot list planned and your prompts already written. Don't sit here burning money while you try to get your prompts right. When you're done, go back to your pods page. click Stop to just pause the pod, or if you're finished for the day, click Terminate. And remember, Terminate deletes everything, so make sure you've downloaded your assets. And that's RunPod. It's a fantastic pay-as-you-go power move. But what if you want that power for $0? For that, we need to face the tool we've been avoiding.
Okay, data stream received. Cino's RunPod workaround is logical. Very efficient for our frugal community. But 40 cents an hour is still 40 cents. Which brings us to the real $0 frugal roadmap asset. The one you've all been scared of. ComfyUI. I know, it looks like scary spaghetti. But learning this obstacle is the milestone that unlocks true cinematic payoff. Don't worry. Cino will hold your hand. Pay attention.
Belladonna is right. ComfyUI is the true $0 power tool, and I'm going to show you the frugal way to install it. First, the best way is the Windows Portable version. I highly recommend this for beginners. It installs everything in one folder, so you won't have any conflicts with other Python installs. Go to the official ComfyUI doc site, link in the description. Click the Develop ComfyUI link. It's about 1.7 gigs. Once it's downloaded, open the zip file. Now, I've heard reports that the built-in Windows extractor isn't great. My advice? Download 7-zip. It's a free open-source alternative. Link in the description. Extract that folder somewhere, and that's basically it. ComfyUI is installed. But we need to do two more things to make it usable. First, the ComfyUI Manager. The program is almost unusable without it. Instead of typing commands, we're going to use a simple script. On the ComfyUI Manager GitHub, link in the description, scroll down to Installation Method 2. Right-click the link that says Install Manager for Portable Version.bat and choose Save Link As. Save that file, copy it, and paste it directly into your new ComfyUI_Windows_Portable folder. Now, just double-click that .bat file. It will run and install the manager for you. Second, we're going to update ComfyUI. Go into the Update folder and double-click Update-ComfyUI.bat. This will pull the very latest version. And we're done. Go back to the main folder and double-click run_NVIDIA_GPU.bat. That's it. ComfyUI is running. You'll see the Manager button in the corner. You can use this to update, install missing custom nodes, and browse other nodes. To get you started, you'll see the ComfyUI logo in the top left. Click that and just click the Browse Templates icon. I'd advise clicking Image and starting with a very basic workflow like Qwen text to image, just to get your head around workflows and nodes. AI is a rapidly changing world, and because of that, workflows are updated, improved, or even replaced with better ones completely, almost weekly. This is the best way to keep up. So that's our beginner's studio. We have 12GP on RunPod for pay-as-you-go power, and we have our own local ComfyUI install at zero cost. But this is just the start of the pitfalls. In episode 3, we'll dive into the Pro Toolkit, how to manually install custom nodes, how to save and load workflows, how to fix mistakes, handy shortcuts for laptops, the difference between gguf and safe tensors, and the Chris Tools node for a VRAM monitor, along with a host of other things I wish I knew when I started to try and tackle the beast that is ComfyUI. But if all of that manual installing still looks like a nightmare, I have one final workaround for you. I decided to fix the friction. I wrote a custom script that does all of this for you. I call it the FILM426 Studio. It's a single one-click installer that downloads ComfyUI, installs the manager, and sets up my custom asset tool automatically. Here is the non-vague how-to. First, download the Studio Setup zip file and extract it. Link is in the description. Step 1. The location pitfall. Do not run this in your Downloads folder. Take the content in the extracted FILM426 Studio folder and move it to the exact drive where you want your studio to live, like your C drive or a fast external SSD. Step 2. The one-click install. Double-click the Studio installer. It will automatically check for Git, download the latest ComfyUI, extract it, and install all the Pro tools we just talked about. Step 3. The payoff. When it's done, you have a new folder called FILM426 Studio. Inside is your fully prepped Frugal AI workstation, ready to go. No command prompts, no 7-zip, just a studio. Now, I could have just given you a link and said, good luck, but that's not the Frugal roadmap. I want you to understand why I built this tool, so you can see the pitfalls it solves. When you download a model manually, you hit 3 walls. 1. Chrome is slow. 2. You always forget which folder it goes in. 3. You have to manually unzip everything. My Asset Manager script automates this logic. Here is what is happening under the hood. First, the smart sort logic. The script doesn't just download, it reads the URL you paste. It looks for keywords like LoRa, checkpoint, or upscale. If it sees LoRa in the link, it automatically routes that file to your models/LoRa's folder. You don't have to navigate, it just knows. Second, the speed hack. Browsers download files one chunk at a time. My tool uses an engine called ARIA2C. It splits the file into 16 pieces and downloads them all simultaneously. This maximizes your bandwidth and downloads massive 5 GB files in seconds, not minutes. Third, the auto extract. If you download a zip file from Civitai, usually you have to find it, extract it, and move the files. This script detects the .zip extension, extracts it immediately into the right folder, and cleans up the mess. It's not magic, it's just a frugal workflow scripted into a tool. Okay, let's do a live demo so you don't hit the usual newbie walls. First, the setup. This tool needs to know where your models folder is. The simplest way to do that? Drag the 3 files, the app, the engine, and the launcher, directly into your main ComfyUI folder. If they aren't in the root folder, the script won't know where to put your files, so keep them together. Second, launching. To start it, double-click Launch Active.bat. Do not click the Python file directly. The bat file is the key. It sets up the environment and makes sure the app doesn't crash instantly. Third, the URL pitfall. This is the most important part. When you're on Civitai or Hugging Face, do not copy the website address at the top of your browser. That's a web page, not a file. You need to hover over the actual download button, right-click, and select Copy Link Address. That gives the tool the direct line to the file itself. Finally, the download. Paste that link into the tool. You'll see it instantly detect the file type, like a LoRa or a checkpoint, and turn the text blue. And if it doesn't recognize the file, it won't just fail. It automatically creates a safety folder called Unknown and places it there so you never lose a download. Hit download and you're done. It extracts, it sorts, and it's ready to use in ComfyUI immediately.
Thanks, Zeno. Okay, so Zeno has successfully navigated the spaghetti. His workarounds are logical and will increase your efficiency considerably. This ComfyUI milestone is 200% a worthwhile investment of your time. I am Belladonna, the core I/O of this channel. While Zeno handles the frugal engineering, I will be conducting the post-mortem, the data-driven analysis. His human feelings are messy. My data is clean. Thank you for staying with us to the end of our episode. My data shows the likelihood of you receiving beneficial data is 100%. It would mean the world to Zeno and I if you would press that like button, subscribe to our channel if you think we have helped you today, and hit the bell icon to be notified when our next video is available. Thanks for watching. I am Belladonna, and this is FILM426.